What's going on YouTube? Crypto Matrix coming at you with another cryptocurrency stream. And guys, the Bitcoin price shot all the way up from $13,000 all the way up to 13,500 and change, is now remaining stable at around 13,420. Guys, this is some very bullish times. I can't stress enough the bull market's here. It's been here since March and it's been rising up. We're already up over 200%. There's been some massive gains in the last few months. Chainlink, ADA, Monero, so many coins really pumping in a great positive way. I still believe Bitcoin's one of the best investments to be in right now, guys, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. And guys, I wanted to go over a few other altcoins and which direction they're going to be going in the short term. And guys, don't forget I am doing a giveaway for my Ledger Nano S. One of my first 500 subscribers are in it to win that Ledger Nano S, and we're getting closer and closer to that giveaway every single day, guys. So be sure to subscribe and like, and I'm going to dive right into the price action. Here we go. All right, guys, so check it out. Since this whole month, we've just been steadily moving up. Literally, since the 5th, we've been plummeting upwards. Okay, guys, just really pushing it up. Okay, out of this descending wedge, we pumped up. We could probably start another wedge right now. This will be a green one. Okay, so an ascending wedge forming from the top here. Make it a little tighter, just like that. Now, what I think is going to happen is there's a few things that could happen, actually. Okay, let's talk about the bullish scenario first. Okay, so the bullish scenario would be we kind of just keep bouncing around in this channel up until we get to the end of it. Once we get to the end of it, we break out and go higher up to, say, 13,800. Okay, just a little bounce around, going through support, breaking through resistance again, yada, 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 but then breaking up to the upside. And again, you guys got to remember, there was a legacy line that we were on since March that we broke out of and started to follow this one over here. And there's a lot of question, are we going to get back up on track to, say, hit higher times like over 20,000 by the end of the year? Is there going to be new all-time highs? Or are we going to break back down towards the legacy line that we formed back in, geez, what was it? May. Okay, so in the middle of May is where this legacy line started to form, basically when it changed trend here. Okay, guys? And there's several things that I want you guys to be mindful of, okay? But one big thing is, say like we get another big reversal, okay? Say like we're kind of pumping this way. I'm going to draw it out for you just so you can kind of see it. Say like there's something like this. And then we get a break down. If you'll notice, guys, check it out right here. We had a Bart Simpson. Okay, a lot of healthy price action, so a lot of spiky price action. The EMA 20 towards the EMA 55 above, top Bollinger Band being hugged, breaking through resistances right there and there. If you'll look right here, now this looks very similar there, guys. Okay, so could we get some kind of break down and form another Bart Simpson, as long as we're still on that trend and could still be moving up, guys? So I could see definitely a breakdown happening. That would be a very bearish scenario though, guys, but in reality it's something that could happen. So be mindful of it as you move forward, in case, for instance, I even bought at $13,000 just recently, guys. I was like right here. And the reason for that is just I believe in the higher prices, okay? I don't want to say it's FOMO. I really believe in the higher prices. I've been believing it's been a bull market since March, since post-halving, and we've been moving up ever since. So I've been believing it's a bull market for a long time, so don't be fooled. This could just be a correction in price, and with a correction in price, that doesn't mean it's not healthy price action. It's still moving up as long as we stay above, say like we broke down straight down from today. As long as we were to stay above 10,580, but say like it broke down over here, which would be much more realistic, as long as we stay above 10,800 to 11,000, I think that would be a very bullish sign, meaning we're still just in bullish times moving forward. We're not breaking down too much. For instance, even if we broke down from where we are right now down to that blue line, that's a 20% drop, guys. So that's a big significant drop for Bitcoin. I don't see anything like that happening soon, unless there's just a lot of fear selling off coming off with the virus coming back, or just a lot of drama with the election. There's a lot of things that can happen, guys, and it just depends how stressful it is for the world, basically. So there's a lot of factors that play into the Bitcoin price, and not just Bitcoin price, but cryptocurrency price in general. So be mindful of that Bart Simpson, which could form, but if not, guys, we might end up just breaking up and retesting 13,800 resistance and hopefully breaking through that. Hopefully we see 14,000 by the end of the month, guys. That would be really exciting. That's only a few days away, and that would just be great. So let's see what happens there, guys. But I wanted to go over BAT. BAT's still looking pretty optimal, guys. I was talking about getting in right here at 0.20. We shot up to 0.22. I held on. I'm still holding on. I believe in, BAT really pumping up. You got to understand, guys, BAT is really in its infancy stage. And with the Brave browser really pumping along, it's really doing well. It's giving away coin. It's got good coin economics. There's a lot of good things moving with it. And BAT is, getting on more and more exchanges all the time, guys. So I think that's very important for that coin. And I think, I've gotten in on this coin several times and made money on it many times, guys. So I can't stress enough. BAT is definitely a coin. It's going to have some good future, but you have to be able to hodl that coin. For instance, if you bought in now, you could be waiting, a year before you see a real big pump. But just be mindful of that and be paying attention to the coin. Notice when the pumps happen so that way you can actually make the gains. And guys, I want to talk about OXT. OXT still looking very good, okay? Like, for instance, I bought in right here at 0.22. I actually took some profits at 0.268-ish, okay? But I still have some coin going right now, and I'm waiting actually to buy some more coin anywhere down here below this red line or at this red line. It doesn't look like the trend is changing except for this right here. So for instance, hopefully we have changed to this form of trend instead of a straight, this really downward trend right here. Hopefully it's something a little better. So that's where I think we're at right now, and hopefully that holds strong. So for instance, I could get in down here at 0.19 and hopefully get a good pump up. If we didn't already get one, I'd say 0.22. So that's what I'm looking for in OXT, guys. I think, again, if you guys missed my last video, just look from the tips to the bottom. 52%, 51%, 51%. So I think we're overdue for a big shot up, and that's just what it's done. So notice when it drops down that low, we're going to get a big pump up. I'm in for it, guys. I hope this really pumps up here, guys. And let me know if you've accumulated OXT bags. I think it's definitely a profitable trade that could go on over the next month easily, guys. It could happen any time, to be honest with you, just because of the percents. Notice the percentage, So like we hit over 50% here. So every time that's happened in the last 2 months, 3 months, there's been a big 60 to 50 to 40% rise, guys. And those are gains that I'm willing to be in on. Those are massive gains, guys. So that's why I like OXT so much. Orchid is just an amazing coin. Be sure to be accumulating some Orchid right now. And guys, I wanted to go over Link. Link, definitely one of the most popular investments out there, guys. I was talking about getting in at $8, guys. I bought in at $8. I was talking about it. I was telling you guys maybe this is a profitable time, not financial advice. Anybody who bought in right there at $8 is sitting at another massive profit. Okay, guys, that's 66%, guys. So if you got in on that trade, let me know. I want to know what you guys got in. I definitely got in around $8, so I'm sitting very pretty right now. And what's interesting is I got in at $4 and $2, and I chased the dragon at $8 again. So I've just been sitting very profitable with these trades. I'm very confident, in Chainlink. I think it's the Tesla of cryptocurrency. There's so much potential there, and I think before you know it, Chainlink's just going to be worth, $100 or something crazy, something really up there. And I definitely want to be part of that. So that's why I'm accumulating Link, and I think you guys should be too. So definitely over the next week or something, if there's another crash down into red zone, buy it up. If you want to chase the dragon, it's kind of risky, to be honest with you guys, but I do believe in Chainlink price really going up. And if you wanted to have a legacy line, we could have something like this. Okay, so hopefully we could just get back into that, stay on this trend is what I'm trying to say. Stay on this trend, keep moving up. But every time it gets down to this line, technically it could be a good buy point unless we get a trend reversal, say something breaking down through that new legacy line and breaking down, say touching this box right there. Okay, guys, and I want to talk about the Bitcoin analysts say this BTC metric is on belief zone for the first time in 15 months. But moreover, guys, I've been very bullish this whole time. A lot of people are They're really pushing the bullish news now, like the bull trend is starting. It's here now. Guys, it's been here since March. I can't stress enough, it's been here for many months. That's why the price has gone up hundreds of percents. Okay, guys, if you got in on March, you are looking very good right now. It's that simple. And I remember I had everyone and their mother, when the price was dropping, trying to get me to avoid buying in. And those people just don't know what they're doing. You know, they're saying this is not a good time to buy. These are falling knives. Falling knives are what you want to catch. That's exactly what you want to catch, guys. Don't be fooled. If anyone tells you opposite, they just don't know what they're doing. So Bitcoin might be near early phase of major new bull cycle on key on-chain metrics suggest on October 27th the dominant cryptocurrency has entered the belief zone, which historically has marked the start of explosive rallies. According to Glassnode, the last time the net unrealized profit loss, or NUPL, reached the belief zone was in June 2019. In the month that followed, Bitcoin rose from around 7,500 to 13,868 by over 80%. So guys, if you're not familiar with the NUPL, here's what it is, and let's talk about it briefly. So what is the NUPL, and why does it signify the start of a Bitcoin bull run? The NUPL metric essentially gauges how many Bitcoin holders are in profit or at a loss. If the metric rises, it means more investors are profitable since they purchase BTC. The researchers at Glassnode calculated the NUPL by elevating the price of Bitcoin when it enters a new address. Since a buyer needs to hold BTC in a new address, newly created addresses typically mean newly purchased BTC. So researchers explain the number of UTXOs and profit loss is computed in a straightforward manner. We simply count all existing UTXOs whose price at creation times was lower or higher than the current price respectively. Currently, more than 50% of Bitcoin market cap is represented by unrealized profits. Okay, guys, so that means that if somebody's buying new Bitcoin, they're putting in a new address, that moves the NUPL up. Okay, whereas if people are in a loss, they're sitting down and losing coin. Simple as that. So this week one was all about analyzing BTC's sustainability above 13K. As of now, our on-chain and social metrics are showing more concerning signs than encouraging. So this is the bearish version, guys. Let me talk a little bit about that, and that's what I talked about with that Bart Simpson going on. Say like we get a big correction here. So unlike the 2017 bull run, the current BTC rally was more sustainable. It has established numerous major supports and resistance levels, which decreases the chances of a massive correction, guys. So basically, I just want to warn you guys about the potential that there could be a correction. It could happen, guys, if you just look at the past, what it's done. It could still remain healthy, say even if it broke down to 10,400. So there could be some chop, guys, but I honestly want to believe that, you know, there's not going to be too much more, you know, down times for BTC. I'd like to see it just keep going up, test new all-time highs, guys. I can't stress enough. I've gotten in as much as I'd like. Anything more would just be crazy. And I think, you know, Bitcoin's going to really just be impressive over the next few years, guys. So I can't stress enough, even if it does do something like horrible, like just go straight down, you know, don't be feared out, guys. As long as we stay above this mark right here, I think we're in good shape. And you got to remember, guys, for a long time we were very worried about this CME futures gap, so watch it just do something crazy and break all the way down to there. I don't think that's going to happen. And honestly, guys, I think the chances of it getting below $10,000 again are just slim to none. You might want to chase the dragon, get in where you can. If it does have a breakdown, that's your opportunity to buy some good coin. I can't stress enough, guys. You want to be buying these dips in a bull market, because until we peak or hit new all-time highs, there's not going to be that 50 to 80% correction. And that's what I believe, guys. And guys, that's all I have time for today. Be sure to subscribe and like, and don't forget about my Ledger Nano S, guys. That's one awesome reason to subscribe. And guys, if you're not making good money on the channel, you're just not putting your money down. It's that simple. I'm making good calls every single day. I'm making good money. If you're following my page and following the channel, guys, you are making good money too. Let me know about it in the comments. I want to see your profits. I want to hear about your gains. And guys, that's all I have time for today. Be sure to subscribe and like. I am Crypto Matrix. I'll catch you guys later.